Tom absolutely seaming it on the desk right now.
Who?
The feet are up.
I think you mean Tim.
Tim? Sorry.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Jimmy Rogers.
Jimmy Jones up on the desk.
Thanks,
Bob
Rog.
Dringus.
Yep. Cheers, Bob.
Thanks, Job.
He's
So let's get into the action here as we go underway. Singapore versus Turkey, first round of the game. Sonny,
Yes.
what are we going to witness?
We are going to witness some Turkish delight, Jackie, as we look into this game coming right up. And unfortunately, there is a man. Can we have security, please, to the caster area? But this is getting underway right now, and Turkey have found themselves over on that T side. Now, what this allows them to do is get the momentum, get rolling, get going fast, and get in there. Unfortunately, Benkai and Splashkey, they found their way around the back, and they're going to start taking names. As Benkai goes to work, shooting away and tapping, doing work. Major is going to be able to take down Splashkey. So evening it back out into a 4-on-4. But all the information here being gathered by Singapore is absolutely enormous. Unfortunately, they've fallen back quite far, and Zantares going to take advantage of that. Takes down Benkai, who is all on his own, as Tommy tried to support him, but it didn't work because Zantares doesn't give a flip where you're from. He'll take you down, out, and no way is he paying for that bill. This is not looking too good now for Singapore, as Deja Vu is going to find himself one, but Moxie coming in from behind is going to be spotted out by the man himself, Zantares. And this is not ending too well for Singapore, despite the great start they got to this one. Zantares is just taking no liberties as he dispatches them one by one. Can he find any more? This round looks like Turkey have it in the bag, but of course there is still more work to be done as Moxie works his way in. Zantares clears out Deja Vu, and Kalix is going to take the last kill. Take 9 in hand, raid boss ready. And that's Turkey taking a pretty dominant first round, Jack.
It's true indeed. They've come in there hard and fast. They look good. It was interesting though. Illustrative was on the line from Singapore initially. We saw that push going out. They got all the way around through the back line. Had a lot of map control, a lot of information. Caught out the Turkish players, but just couldn't punish them. They were just having a field day. We're able to overwhelm them, regain that map control, and then they're in that better situation. Now you're left, outnumbered on the side of Singapore, so Turkey could just overwhelm you, tiptoe their way into the sites. Now with the weapon advantage as well, they can just play this default and expect Singapore to still continue that aggressive style. Push into them. Even if they don't, it doesn't matter. You still have these ranged rifles. You've got the utility. You can use that to your favor. Go late in towards the site. Try and complement yourself and use the range. So Major as well gets a massive tag off. Splashkey just on 19 HP. I mean, this guy's got a Mac 10 in his hands. He's pretending to be a bit of a Biggie Smalls, a bit of a character here.
Bit notorious for the work he's done on the streets, but this is looking like a pretty lax round from Turkey coming through. They just want to find the kills, make sure they're not overextending, stay as a group, and they can find the kills, keep the guns, and be happy as Zantares, the monster, works his way forward. His girlfriend brought him that AK, and these enemy players are soon going to feel the wrath as Paz works his way in with the money maker. That's Floyd Mayweather in his hands as Paz going to take down Moxie. Moving into the long cycle, these egoing players have absolutely no chance of trying to defend against these Turkish monsters. Kalix taking down Splashkey. One kill has come through with the USP in hand, but apart from that, nothing is going to work as Zantares is alive and he is kicking at the seams.
Well, this is the good book once said, when I pick up the AK, I slay from far away. Going to make everybody hit the DECK. And Zantares' slow flow is just absolutely remarkable, Sonny, because he does the damage.
Jackie, the good book's the Bible.
Exactly.
That's not in the Bible.
It might be.
Is that Jehovah 1-32?
One of the New Testaments.
Okay.
But anyway, moving away into this round, obviously complete domination coming out from Turkey so far, as you'd expect, as the economy has not got to a favourable situation for Singapore yet. This is going to be that final round where they have to go for the eco. If they can achieve something into this, great. What would be even better as well if the kills are actually distributed to one of the players with the AKs rather than the players in Turkey with the SMGs. They're racking up a whole lot more cash for these frags they're actually going in here, Sonny. So it's not the situation Singapore really want to be in. Benkai should be forced to peek actually from Garbage here. I think, oh no, just boost. It was okay, wasn't quite close over by Garbage, so he was allowed to just stay alive. Zantares is going to capitalize anyway as he just pops out with the AK and taps him down.
Yeah, so far this has just been a team effort. You spot a player and everyone goes to town on the area, and Zantares is not giving up. On only 10 HP, still he takes the peak. He knows he's got support. If he goes down, the kill's coming through. That AK's getting picked up. There's never a concern in his eyes as Kalix works in front behind. He's not going to be able to get himself a third 3K in a row. Instead, it's going to be Despa finally finding himself onto the scoreboard. But, of course, Despa, we know he's had a pretty good tournament so far. If he can keep that up, I honestly think Turkey can go all the way with this one. Not just this game, of course. I mean, just in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, as you would expect, Turkey are definitely the favoured team working their way through this. It's kind of their storyline at the moment. They are the team that's been doing the damage. They're the ones that want to work their way through and try and overwhelm this team. And ideally overwhelm the rest of the tournament. You know, they're leading the group right now from the statistical side of things. They look like by far the best team. I'd hands down say it. You know, I'm expecting to see a lot of Turkey-Sweden towards the end of this, and they've got to be my favourites right now. Nice bit of initiative will come out, though. Singapore, they're going to go for the elevated boost, get him up top. He's looking tall, Sonny. Like
He's
you,
looking
like
tall.
a giraffe.
I am actually not a giraffe. I prefer to think of myself as one of those dinosaurs with the long necks. But Deja Vu going to be able to open this one up. Paz goes down, the spray comes in, and Zantares finally getting a kill back in return. But Benkai finding one for himself, leaves it now in an advantageous situation until Calyx able to take down Splash Key, and Deja Vu has been spotted. They know he's on the site. They're going to nade him down. They're going to find him, and they're going to kill him. This is like Taken without the Taken bit. And Deja Vu is still going. He's going to go for the third, but it's not going to work out for him. Calyx taking down his teammate now in a 2 versus 2, but the HP is low on both Turkey players. So there's opportunity here until Deja Vu gets nailed out of this position. He's going to find one more kill as Moxie helps him out. And now it is all on Calyx. He's got 2 kills so far. Can he make it? The 4. He's going to head over towards A. This is a smart play. He knows both players have to concentrate on B right now because they have no idea where this player is. And he is head over heels. He's gone. And they have absolutely no idea. Finally, the rotate starts to ease its way towards that A-bomb site, but it's too late. He's going to be given a 1 versus 1. Now, what I'd like to see here, Jack, is Singapore stick together. If they go into this where they go 1 versus 1, it's not going to work out, and this looks dangerous. Calyx only has to take 1 head, and he's got a 1 versus 1. Moxie goes down now, and the lowest player on the team possible is Deja Vu with 1 HP. He's spotted. He must be dead. That flashbang could kill him. And the game is over. Calyx takes the clutch, and that is absolutely massive for Turkey. If they didn't need any more, they just got a little foot up.
Leopleurodon is the name of the dinosaur you're thinking of.
I don't think it is.
It's
I'm thinking of
Leopleurodon.
the one with the long necks.
Yeah, Leopleurodons have really long necks.
Is that the one in
They go in the water and
time?
they water along around.
Is it the Land Before Time with the big tree?
Sure, man. But yeah, Leopleurodon. Google it.
Thank you.
It's a dinosaur.
I implore you to, Don.
Most likely. And the push coming into this round once again. They're going to try and bombard their way towards mid. They want to take that aggression. Let's see if they can find these frags. Zantares, he has been the Boostmeister right now. He just works his way up top, sits on top of Boost, find these easy frags. You know, he's like a little sniper, Sonny. He's just sitting there, waiting for the peaks to come in.
Like a Turkish sniper. Pops
them down. It's true. It's probably a film. A storyline somewhere, but there he is. He pops the first head. We'll take him down. Easy frag, easy kill. Major coming move on as well. Despy and Calyx. You know what? If one's having a frag, let's all have a go.
Let's all just have a frag. Paz needs to get one now
works.
if he wants to get himself a teammate. But Moxie, he's found his way all the way around behind. He's got himself the bomb. Maybe there's an opportunity here for Moxie to do some damage. He could pick himself up a gun, and then who knows what could happen. Moxie, he's definitely been known to have some clips in the past. He's definitely had some opportunities, and there it is. It comes in. Despy goes down. He's got the orb in hand, and he's got the angle pinned down. Zantares is going to be going down, and Moxie is making a case for this win, but the flank is coming through, and Moxie has no idea. Major takes him down, and despite getting 2 kills, which is very good for the situation they're in, not too bad, actually, from Moxie. He really does save that round for his team.
Yeah. Here's the game changer as well. Now with the cash in a little bit of a better situation, Splashkey can actually go for the AWP. Utility isn't overly fantastic, I think. If we can take another look at that, if we can scroll down a second here. Of course. Yeah, so utility actually is a lot better than I expected. Splashkey only has the 1 smoke. Yeah, I didn't think their cash was as great. So it's not too bad. They can zone out these Ts and play a little bit more lax. They've been getting overzealous as well. This has kind of been the story for Singapore previously, what we saw. They push in quite a bit and try and take certain fights that they don't really need to do so. This is good, though. The counter boost here in this situation, with only 1 player towards main, it's just going to be Zantares. If they get that power play and go over, it is currently being covered, though. They need to take down Despay. If they're able to obliterate him, Zantares will be aware, but you get that initial frag. You can fall back off that. You just need to get that opener. The Molotov going in as well, though, should actually force them out. We'll actually go over to Garbage, so it's not too bad. Benkai can just ride this one out right now. Doesn't have to do anything. They're going to counter boost. You get that opener, this could be huge.
Oh, Despy doesn't give a flip. Takes him out of the equation with an AWP headshot. And that is one way to shut down the counter boost. 0 to 5, and right now it's going to look like 0 to 6. 2 men already down, and Turkey in a great position to go absolutely ham. Major working his way towards mid. He's going to go down, but Zantares there for the trade. As always, Zantares doesn't care whether you're up, down, left, right, middle, or centre. He's going to kill you, and it's going to be your head coming off. Tommy now on a nice little flank, but Paz is covering his teammate. Although Paz will go down, Despot still alive until Tommy, he's going to take him out. And so, coming down a little bit closer, Zantares will be able to trade, taking down Moxie, and Tommy this time, he has to go with the AWP, try and do a little bit of work. He saved it. If he can keep it into the next round, happy days, but he may run into some competition, and Calyx doesn't appease him, takes him down, and moves on with his life.
And there you have it. I mean, look at this, though. Despe pops up. That flick.
It's insane.
He's giving it.
He
seems
very
it.
it. Feet are up.
Ready.
Feet are up in that room.
I mean, that is ridiculous. He's the beans right there.
Yeah,
coming up with the beans play.
Here's the beans.
I think someone's, yeah, it's actually Calyx who's not died yet. He's just going to be 10 for 0, just round after round of complete domination coming out, looking on point. Singapore as well. Economy bubble has been broken. It's basically post-Brexit. This is quite traumatic for me to see this. Yeah, it reminds me of my country, so that's kind of great. But that's what they're left with, just with these pistols in their hands. Can't really do too much with them. Paz is going to be working his way out towards the A-bomb site. Tommy actually gets the opener. Tommy's been looking fairly on fire right now. Some fresh plays coming out from the man, looking quite crisp. As they try to make their way out to the site, can they find the frags? Tommy has the Kalashnikov and he knows how to wield the weapon fantastically. Headshot comes out, takes down Paz. See you later. Despe is going to respond. Hammers on the trigger on the AWP. Will rail him against the wall. It is a 3-on-3. You've got those two AK-47s. No armor, though, on Moxie. And Benkai as well, just a measly deagle. He can be quite proficient with the weapon, but it's going to be a struggle. You know, it's just about trying to create these 1v1 situations. And right now, no one's even there to defend the site. They're just allowed to walk straight in. They'll have to clear their angle, so at least it gives away a little bit of time. But this is going to be a free plant for them, Sonny. If they want to try and go for this retake,
well,
it's going to be so hard.
This is a save.
This is where you just have to go for that save.
Yeah, Benkai can go in and try and do some work, but apart from that, nothing's really going to be going on. Now, the problem I have with that is the push came through from Moxie, and I have to say I quite like some of the aggression coming out from Singapore because they find themselves in great positions, but they only seem to do it when it really doesn't matter, when there's nothing they can get out of the situation. Calyx keeping himself alive. I was worried that you said he's been alive for a while, so he's probably just going to die this round. But no, Calyx doesn't care. 2 kills in the round, no deaths, and as long as the bomb doesn't kill him, that would be depressing, wouldn't it? Or does that not count as a kill? No, that's in halftime.
Of course.
I mean, right now, Singapore, they're just struggling to get any footing. Paz on only 1 kill, but really, it doesn't matter at this stage because when it's 7-0, it's not really about if you're getting kills. It's about who's getting to the kills first.
I mean, that's basically 2 times 3 plus 1.
What?
7.
Yeah.
Exactly, Sonny. I mean, that is just mind-blowing. So into this one as well. Healthy economy on the side of Turkey. They're looking rich. They're locked and loaded. They've got the rosé in. They've been sipping on the wine. And they're feeling it, you know, 4 watches on each arm. It's kind of hard to play, but somehow they're making it work, so that's fantastic.
Quite
Tommy
impressive.
as well, just tapping towards mid, wants to get that opening frag, or at least get a bit of a tag off. Zantares, back to his old tricks. He's just going to get into that elevated boost, try and find those opening frags. And to be honest, I'm not going to be surprised if with the backup of Despe, it's going to be fairly easy. The Molotov does go over, doesn't land exactly where they want it to, so it will only force 1 man off. Despe's still there with his cheeky little angle, wants to find that juicy opening frag, but it's going to be a struggle. Tommy just bides his time, aware that he doesn't have to go for this peak. Turkey, they have the advantage in this situation. They can play off the back of time. Just wait for the perfect to come out, capitalize off the back of it. But Tommy actually gets the opener. Splash key as well of another one towards Antares. The power players are getting shut down, but Despe comes back into the action off the top rope with the power drive as he slams down both of them. Calyx as well waiting on the sidelines. He's going to have that rotate to punish Deja Vu. And oh my god, hindsight is 2020 because right now it's just looking horrific. Singapore battered and bruised, Sonny. The A site is under attack as well. Can they do anything?
There's really not too much going on right now for Singapore, but they still have 2 players alive. It's not out of control. There's 2 versus 3. Maybe there's hope. Moxie on the AWP is going to have to face off against Despe, but the timing is just not working out for him right now. He is going to find a bit of a sightline there onto Paz, but no kill coming through. And Paz is working his way over the top as Benkai has been spotted, but they have no idea where Moxie is. As soon as he's found, I'm sure they'll be fighting it to the tooth. And finally, he's seen. Paz takes him down, and it's all on Benkai. 1v3, AK-47 in hand, and he's spotted. He's killed. Now, the thing about Despe is, sometimes he's incredibly flashy, but on the team, he's not the Zantares. He's not the clip maker. Despe is the guy you can always rely on to be there, making frags, openings, clearing sights, and just doing the job that needs to be done on the team. Not worrying whether he's going to get a clip or whether he's going to die, just getting the work done. And he's so reliant. Despe is so good. And if I don't mind saying, Jackie, he's a very good-looking guy as well.
He is, actually.
He is.
yeah, man. You know. This guy knows. Whew. into this round as well. Heavy stack towards that B bomb site. They have the bomb there. They want to try and slip their way in towards B. Benkai has the M4 waiting behind the side of the smoke, and you've got the one player in Xantares who can just lurk towards mid, go for the backstab late into the round and work through vents if he wants to, or potentially go through CT. He's also going to keep that seed of doubt in their minds as he just makes his presence known that there is someone there. Benkai actually gets an opener. Somehow he's allowed to get away with that frag. They had someone that should have been able to trade that, but it doesn't work out. Benkai gets away essentially for free, only takes a small amount of damage, knocking him down to 67. That's a fairly nice opener into the round here, Sonny.
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely a great way to start it. And I mean, at the end of the day, Turkey are only on 8 rounds. If Singapore win the rest of the rounds, they still have a chance to get back into this. But it's not going to be easy whatsoever. And finally, Turkey decide they're not going to be going towards that B-bomb. So the push here could be important. Splashkey has found himself with the AWP all the way up in A main, but his teammates are falling all around, and Moxie is going to find himself a kill. The peak comes out, but the miss is absolutely atrocious, and that is going to cost them dearly. As although it is a 2 versus 3, these situations are just a little bit awkward, as Xantares almost granted a completely free kill. But this time we see Singapore wait a little bit. They're going to play this one together, go into the site, and maybe not. Deja Vu doesn't seem too interested in that plan. Of course, it is Xantares and Paz. Now, if Xantares was alone, he could probably do it. But he's got Paz as well, as he takes down Deja Vu. He's got Paz covering his behind, but Xantares doesn't care. He takes the kill, and now it's all on Moxie. 1 versus 2. He's got a 2K so far, but can he make it a 4K? Xantares and Paz just don't care right now. The bomb's down. Finally, Moxie gets the kill, but Paz is there to trade it out, and that is perfect defense of the site. Like I say, Xantares could have done it alone, but he didn't. He's got Paz.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really nice frag, as he had to fall back into main. Basically, you got the first opener. He was aware the next player was trying to be coming from short. So you need to fall back because you're fairly open in that situation. And also, he just wanted to stay alive. So if Paz did unfortunately get taken down, he could still live later onto the round. But Paz had that angle covered. Theoretically, he could have just held the angle on short, just watched it, been able to take down Moxie if he needed to, and Paz would have killed it. Xantares just went in and took the fight, took that 1v1 that was unnecessary, and was able to achieve it. Major as well here, completely blind as he wanted to get an opener towards the B-bomb site early. They used the Molotov to draw someone out, and then we're trying to find the frag, but it didn't really work out how they wanted it to. Up in this elevated angle as well, somehow it's your boy Xantares coming in. We'll find the frag on towards Tommy. Splashkey as well with a deagle will actually fight back, and best Calyx. That's a fairly nice little opener, but look how low they are. It's just not going to amount to anything. They're so soft right now, so squishy at the amount of damage they've got. They just don't have the sustain to survive this round, especially up against this hell-raising trio that is on this Turkish side.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you run into a brick wall, or if you drop a beer bottle on your head, both of them aren't going to be good. You don't want to do it, but speak from experience. Just use a bottle opener, guys, please. It'll help you in the long run. And, you know, in life in general, if you use bottle openers, it's going to be more efficient than a bed. So just get on with that stuff and hit me up if you do. Make sure you tweet me with your bottle openers. But the bomb is going down, of course, over on that A-bomb site. There's not too much that Singapore can get done. The smoke is going to be going down, but apart from that, not too much really going on. Xantares just cleaning up. He's like the cleaner that comes in. You put a do not disturb sign on the door, but he says, you know what, I'm going to disturb. Just get out of bed. Stop being lazy. Let me clean up your bodies and take you down. Despot going to close out onto Moxie there. And a 4K for Xantares, so a nice little bit of pocket. But this is Xantares' game. This is where, like you said, he didn't need to go for those kills, but he's got a bit of flair. He likes to show off a little bit, and that's exactly what he's doing right now.
So Xantares is kind of like the guy when you go to a club, and everyone just sort of walks in. It's like, it's kind of nice, you know, you've all got your shirts on. And then this guy walks in, pops the collar, right? Pop the collar on his shirt, and pops the collar on his jacket.
And probably his trousers.
Golden lined on the inside. You know, he's probably got like a funky name like Tom or something like that.
No,
and, you know, and he's wearing like a jumper underneath as well. It's just mind blowing. That's the sort of style he goes for. But the frags will start to come in. Moxie and Splashkey, they want to live up to that name with a little ease on the end. They want to fight back the power, and they're doing a good job. Moxie, another one, takes down Paz. Major, he's in the sight, but can he live up to that name? No, unfortunately not. Splashkey is able to just slap him down. Despe left in this horrific situation. The last survivor. He's got to do it for that Turkish side, or else Singapore are going to get around on the board. They're finally going to start to make their way back into the action. Can he find these frags? We know how damaging he could be. The push comes in off the back of the flashbang, and good night. Tommy takes him down.
See, the only problem here now, Singapore, yep, they've got a round. Finally, they're on the board. If they lose this next round, that's game over for me. That's when this downward spiral begins and ends, because they just won't be able to clear it out. if Turkey get the momentum after this, it doesn't stop. It's like pushing a fat man down a hill. When he gets to the bottom, he might be hurt, but it doesn't matter because he's won. He's beat the hill.
He's beat the hill, and that's the thing. That that hill's stuck there. Yeah. He's at the bottom of the hill now. He was previously at the top.
Can't get up, but it doesn't matter.
That's the difference. That's the difference, Sonny. Hills, stationary.
Fat men,
not mobile.
Oh yeah, they're quick.
They are quick. And into this round as well, that's what Singapore want to try and do. They want to keep this quick style of CS, go for those early faces, see if they can get the information, and there it is. Splashkey slides out, takes the shot, falls back, but unfortunately gets a bit overconfident, goes back for more, gets taken down by Despay. Major will flag as well towards Tommy, but Moxie will be able to trade it out. He's got a good angle, but from the sideline, he will get picked off. Major was there, was able to just hammer away slowly and steadily with those simple shots to take him down. It is a 3 versus 2, but it could go so far south for Singapore, but this looks good now. Benkai, he finds the frag on towards Calyx, is able to eliminate him with that M4, and this A site is under attack, but they're in great positions to try and hold them back. Major will get the tag off though, 14 HP left on Benkai. Unfortunately, he's going to get eliminated. It comes down to one man, Deja Vu. The frag comes out, takes down Paz. Can he get the second one here? He's trying to do it. The tag will go out, but unfortunately not. Major will come in with a huge frag, and Turkey back on the ball. Economy busted for Singapore, and Turkey looking terrifying.
Absolutely, this is a monster you do not want to meddle with, and Singapore are finding a serious bit of friction coming into this. Turkey are dominating right now, and if they keep this up into the second half, Jackie,
God help them.
God help them. Turkey on the board. Impenetrable immunity they have right now to Death, apparently. Death is at their door. He's saying, guys, come on, you've got 11 rounds now, just give up. And they say something in Turkish that means no. Anyway, Xantara is going to be going aggressive here, trying to help out his teammate. Tommy, down below, seems to be completely unrecognised. He's going to be trying to get some work done, but Xantares, he knows this position too well. It's like Xantares and Drop. He knows it so well. He knows exactly what he's doing with it. You're not going to catch him out very easily, but if you do, make sure you take that opportunity and you don't look back, as Xantares will finally take down Tommy. There is a kill going through onto Calyx, but apart from that, it's Benkai and Deja Vu versus 4 Turkish monsters. And my grandmother's favourite chocolate was a Turkish delight, and now I see why.
Yeah, absolutely delightful to watch throughout this game as they just lay down the law round after round, doing it with authority as they take the game, you'd imagine. And Xantares laying in wait. He just creeps his way around like a little predator and will strike on towards Deja Vu. I mean, Xantares is basically like the El Chupacabra, and Singapore are goats. And he's just laying around, just spoking out and taking down all of the goats. The goats are dead, and there's no goats left now, Harold. They're all dead. Dead goats.
Couldn't it have been like a lion?
No, the Chupacabra. That's what you have to deal with. Anyway, look at the buy actually coming out as well for Singapore. It's not fantastic. They're left here with these measly pistols. 1 UMP, the ump over on Benkai. What can you really achieve with that, son?
Not too much. And it's going to be Xantares once again going ham on these Singaporean players. Taking down Tommy, already splashing the damage onto Splashkey, and looking for even more onto Benkai. He just doesn't care, does he? He just wants the kills, and he'll do anything for him. If that means sacrificing Major, well, so be it, as Paz chases down the kill onto Moxie and goes for more onto Splashkey. And already the round has ended. It's looking pretty good for Turkey. I think it's pretty safe to say.
Exactly. And safe, a word that actually begins with the first letter of the word say as well.
So it begins with what?
It begins with an S and an A. So safe and also say are very similar words.
Yes.
Much like how safe these players are.
They're not very safe. They're just very aggressive.
Exactly.
That's a bit of an untruth you've told.
That is true. I've done a bit of a lie there. Push coming out towards the B-bomb site, though. Again, another one of these very safe plays as they just charge their way in. Want to batter down the opposition. They are hungry with the frags. And Xantares, the man that has been eating non-stop all day, just numbing up all of these Singaporeans as he works his way through and takes them down. And it is beautiful, to say the least. He's up there. Molotov will go through. It's going to buy his teammates some time. Actually goes for the aggressive face as well to try and get that opening frag. Look at the lurk here from Calyx as well. Unfortunately, he isn't going to spot anyone out.
Yeah, I was going to say this. I was about to call this. He's going to go for the boost. You can just see.
Oh.
I was literally about to call that. He's just so aggressive right now that he's going to do anything for these frags. And he just doesn't care. 1 HP and he's still hunting for frags. And he's... I don't understand. 14-1 scoreline. And, I mean... I'd like to say if they lose the pistol... No, I mean, I'd like to say if Turkey win the pistol, they've won the game. But even if they lose the pistol, they've won the game. There's no way back from this.
Yeah. Especially these Turkish players on pistols.
Yeah, pretty good. They're pretty good.
You've got some talent here. I mean, these guys can they can win rounds against full buys just with deagles. Is basically what I'm going to go for there. A deco to them is literally a source deco. Like they will be able to single-handedly shut you down. Yeah, and do what they need to do. That can be their full buy.
Literally, it's like a team of little Nikos.
It's absolutely incredible to watch. So Xantares as well, he is riling off shots left, right, and center, which is fantastic to watch. It will be an A-take. Limited and utility, basically, is going to be 2 flashbangs out. They're not actually even going for a door burst, just straight out main. 2 flashbangs out, you charge into the site. They're going contact now, actually, just walking their way through. Xantares is close by. They do be able to distract them long enough, so Paz coming with 1 frag, gets 2 as well. Such a sick shot to land that second one. Deja Vu will take down Paz. It's into a 3 versus 3, but he's just popping heads all over the gaff. Takes them down. I mean, that is just juicy.
Ooh. My goodness, too real as Despib walked into the site demolishing people. Paz, of course, he opened it up for his team. He got them on the board. And I was just going to say, you know, you said it's amazing to see a deco. We're not going to see it.
Yeah, it's not even going to come out. But this is the thing as well. That's like GoldenEye. This just reminds me of like GoldenEye on N64, just walking around. Just
1 bullet, yeah.
Yeah, the golden gun, just killing everyone. Yeah. Like, that is Turkey. If Turkey were a team, they are Team GoldenEye.
They are Team GoldenEye.
Team GoldenEye. Look at here it comes. Here's Bond.
Bang!
He's
insane. Imagine if it hit that shot as well. That would be crazy. I wouldn't even be surprised.
I mean,
honestly.
it's it's going to be a 16-1 here, but I've enjoyed myself.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been a great game. Thank you, Turkey. And I am so excited to see Turkey go into this tournament.
It's been flashy. It's been cool to see. And obviously, if you just look at the equipment they have, though, they have nothing to work with. And these nice taps are actually coming out. Tommy, though, has a little bit of a resurgence. Does want to do some damage. Yeah, you know, he's received a couple of emails. He's got a couple of emails, and he's gone, you know what, actually, I'm going to hammer one back. I'm not happy with the quality of service. And that's what he shot back to him there. Found that deagle frag. But at the end of the day, they've ignored the email. They found a couple of frags here and there and should be able to close the game out as it just falls on towards Deja Vu as he B-hops his way back towards mid. Wants to try and recover the bomb if possible. Is in a 1 versus 2. 25 HP left. A little bit utility to actually work with and that UMP, but I mean, it's going to be a struggle, Sonny. You know, at the best of times, they couldn't achieve much here. You know, they've really been struggling, which is unfortunate because this Singapore team, they have so much passion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is beautiful to see. You can see how courageous these players are and how much they wanted that national pride. And Turkey right now, though, it's the same story. They have been putting in so much effort for this tournament. They're looking deadly. They're looking crisp. Firing full cylinders, just absolutely ripping down the opposition. Paz, it's probably only a matter of time before he's able to find that frag. 1 bullet is all it'll take. Takes him down. And Turkey, that is going to be that 16-1 scoreline. You can see everyone there looking fairly mellow about that performance, but it was flashy. You know, as much as it wasn't that close of a game, we saw some really awesome frags from both sides. You got to say it.
Absolutely. You're going to see a little selection of them now, but I mean, the whole way through, Turkey were just on top. There is absolutely no doubt about it.
Turkey were dominating. You know.
Honestly, I see Turkey going forward in this tournament so far. I think they're the pretzel crumbs.
You got some,
yeah.
That's good.
Honestly, they are my favourite to win right now.
Oh, I'm feeling
that. And today we have that. We potentially have the final going on today. Not actually the final, but what we think could be. Of course, it's going to be Turkey Canada, the last match of the day. If you're not there,
you're square.
What are you?
You are square.
You are basically square.
And that's not a good shape to be. Yeah, you want
like
to kind of be
line.
rectangles or circles are pretty good.
You're a dot.